Hi, good evening. I'm Zukif Kapit. I'm an immigrant in Germany. I stepped my foot in Germany in June 9, 2022 from Turkey. And prior to coming to Germany, I was in Turkey. I spent 4 years in Turkey. And while in Turkey, I had a small business. I was a sourcing agent. Basically, I was connecting entrepreneurs around the world with Turkish manufacturers. And I created a YouTube channel where I conveyed the message, I conveyed the product, and I linked both entrepreneurs and Turkish manufacturers. That was the greatest experience of my life. Being a self-employed back then in Turkey enabled me to connect with people and discover the world of business. That's how I fell in love with business. And then COVID-19 hit. The Turkish economy crumbled, my business crumbled, and I could not run my business anymore. That's when I decided to stop everything in Turkey and relocate to Germany. Why did I choose Germany? Because Germany was one of the best options I had at the time. And prior to coming to Germany, I had a plan. I'm going to come to Germany, I'm going to study, and I'm going to start my own business at the same time. Because I thought with a residence permit, you probably have a work permit as well, which can enable you to start a small business. When I came to Germany, a few weeks later, I sent an email to the immigration office and I asked them if I could start a small business as a freelancer. The immigration office told me, no, I cannot start a business. I just have to study and work 20 hours a week because that's what I'm allowed to do at the same time. My dream to start a business crumbled. Even though I already started a YouTube channel and I already had clients from around the world asking me to help them ship second-hand vehicles purchased in Germany. They were ready to send me the money in order for me to render my services. But unfortunately, I stopped that business because it was illegal to run a business without the approbation of the immigration office. As immigrants, when we come to a developed country, and most of the time we come from the global south to the global north in order to have a good life to change the life of our families, to change our destinies. That's why we come to developed countries like Germany. And very, very often we get a job, right? And unfortunately, the job we get pays enough for you to have a good life here in Germany. But you cannot rely just on the income you make from your job or your salary alone to sustain your family back home, because when we come from the global south to the global north, our families expect a lot from us, and we have this huge responsibility to support them financially. So the only thing you have to do is to start a side hustle. Well, in this video, I'm going to break down all the steps you need to take in order to start a small business or in order for you to start your company in Germany. The first thing you have to take into account before you start a business in Germany is to check whether your residence permit allows you to start a business in Germany. Most commonly, the type of residence permit you have that allows you to start a business in Germany is the S21 Aufenthaltstitel, which allows you to start a business as an investor. The second common type of residence permit is the blue card. Most of the time, those with blue cards are allowed to start a company. Why? In accordance with the employers. If you are employed, you make sure you discuss with your employer to know whether he or she can allow you to start a business. Or you can simply read your contract if your contract allows you to start a business, if it's flexible or not. That's the first step. The first step, you should check your residence permit if you are allowed to start a business in Germany. Now, once you've done that, the second step is to determine your business structure. What kind of business do you want to start? Is it a sole proprietorship? Is it a limited liability company or a freelance business? Now, once you determine whether your residence permit allows you to start a business in Germany or not. The second step you have to take into account is to determine the structure of your business. There are 4 types of business structure open to immigrants in Germany. The first one is a sole proprietorship, commonly known as Kleinunternehmen or Einzelunternehmen. This type of business structure most of the time does not require you to have an initial capital to start the business. With regards to the Kleinunternehmen, you have to do what is called Gewerbeanmeldung, which is to register your business. And where you have to register your business is called Gewerbeamt. There you can register your sole proprietorship company. And the second type of business I will talk about is the GmbH. The GmbH is very, very common in Germany. I'm pretty sure that you've seen a lot of GmbHs around you, right? GmbH is a limited liability company. Your personal assets cannot be touched. All the assets of the company are only liable, not yours. To start a GmbH, you need an initial capital of 25,000 euros in order to start this kind of business. The third type of business that exists is a UG. A UG is commonly known as a mini GmbH. This type of business is mostly very, very used by startups. Those who want to start startups, a UG or a mini GmbH is a suitable business structure for you. In order for you to start your UG, you simply need €1 to register your UG or your mini GmbH. That's why most startups use this kind of business structure to start their businesses. The fourth type of business mostly open to immigrant is an AG. An AG is a joint stock company. A joint stock company is mostly for big businesses, right? And requires a lot of capital to start this kind of business. Once you've determined whether your residence permit allows you to open a business, and once you've determined your business structure, the next step is to register your business. If you choose to go for a Kleinunternehmen or sole proprietorship, where you have to register your business is commonly known as Gewerbeamt. At the Gewerbeamt, what you have to do is called Gewerbeanmeldung. That is, you are registering your business at the local trade office. That is your local trade office in your local town. And if you decide to go for a GmbH, then you have to go to a commercial register. You know, in German it's known as Handelsregister. And after you have registered your business, the next step is to obtain a tax ID number. You go to your local Finanzamt and obtain your tax ID number. Once you've registered your company, you're good to go. You've obtained a tax number from the Finanzamt, you're good to go. The next thing now you have to do is to open a business bank account. Choose any bank in your local town and open a business bank account. To open a business bank account, you need some documents. The kind of document you need to open a business bank account is a Gewerbeanmeldung if you go for a Kleinunternehmen, or Handelsregister if you go for a GmbH, for instance. And you also need an ID card to open a business bank account. Now that you have all these things, you're asking yourself, where are you going to get the finances, the funding, the capital to start your business? Well, to start your business, you need money, right? You can either start saving now in order to start your business in the future, or once you open your business, you can obtain funds from an organization called the KfW. The KfW is a kind of funding funded by Germany's development bank that actually helps startups or young entrepreneurs to start their businesses. And secondly, where you can get funding for your business is through venture capital. You can explore places like Berlin, startup hubs in Berlin, in Munich or Stuttgart or Frankfurt in order to network with venture capitals and to find the necessary finances to fund your business. The third type of funding that you might look into is grants. There are a lot of grants here in Germany, and the most common one is called Exist program. Exist program is mostly for startups from universities, and this Exist program is financed by the German federal government. Another step you have to take into account before you start a business, you have to make sure that the type of business that you want to start does not require a license or a permit to do that. For instance, in order for you to open a barbershop or a taxi company, you need a special permit to start this kind of business. So make sure you consult your local trade office to know whether you need a permit to start your business or not. The next step is taxes and social contribution. As a business owner, you're probably going to pay taxes. Well, if you go for a sole proprietorship, you're going to pay what is called income tax. If you go for a GmbH, you are going to pay corporate tax, commonly known in German as Gewerbesteuer. And you also have to take into account VAT tax. VAT tax is value added tax. Make sure to know whether your business has to pay that or not. Inquire about it before you start. Well, starting a business in Germany or anywhere else can be very, very exciting. But to start a business in a particular geographical location, you have to take certain things into account, which is cultural and operational considerations. In Germany, it is very, very difficult to run a business if you don't speak the language. So make sure you understand, you have a good language level in order for you to run your business. Secondly, you have to do a thorough market research to know exactly what kind of problem your business is trying to solve. In this way, you are guaranteed to succeed in your business. The third step that you have to take into account as well is to network. Network, find people, like-minded people who run businesses and venture with them, so you can actually learn how to run a business and probably how to scale your business. And lastly, I would say, if you want to start a business in Germany, please do not run your business illegally. It's not good. It's not good to run your business illegally. Make sure you follow all the legal steps in order to start your business. And once you've established your business, you have all the network, you have the fundings, right? You make sure you hire a lawyer who's going to help you with your business, with all the things that comes with owning a business. Secondly, you make sure you have a tax consultant who's going to help you navigate the tax system in Germany, which might be very, very, very difficult or challenging with the tax system in Germany. You make sure you have a business consultant, for him or her to help you establish your business and to give you all the insights that comes with owning a business. And eventually, make sure you have a professional network so you can scale your business and be a successful entrepreneur in Germany. The reason why I created this channel is because I was looking for a channel that talks only about business in Germany, and I couldn't find one. And I have a principle: if I don't see something that is good, I'm going to do it myself. On this channel, we are going to be talking about only business related issues in Germany. Side hustles, how to scale a business, how to grow a business. We are going to interview entrepreneurs and they are going to share their experiences with us on this channel. So please stay tuned and make sure you subscribe, share this video to your friends and relatives so that we can grow together as immigrants and thrive and help our families back home. Take care of yourself. Ciao, ciao.